Welcome to Fandom 101. I am Professor Julie and I will be taking you down the path of fangirling. Stay with me and you will know it all. And that is why I won't be a teacher. That was the most embarrassing thing I've done. I hope you guys got a laugh out of that. I'm Julie. Welcome back to Crown Sisters. I hope you guys are having an amazing start to your day. I hope your week goes as great. Let's get started. This video, like I said in that weird intro thing, will be about fangirls. It will be about the terminology of a fangirl and sometimes how a fangirl acts. Because most of the music nowadays is dictated by fans. So it's really important that we kind of understand where we are coming from as fangirls and what we do and what we say and what are the terms that we have invented or created or reused or whatever we want to title it. So let's get started. Before we actually start talking about this, I want to talk about my musical weekly obsession. Oh my god, how good is Ed and Multiply? His album is fantastic. For you guys that don't know, it's Ed Sheeran's Multiply, the one with the green background and the black X. Yeah, I am completely obsessed with that album. I am completely obsessed with Photograph and Bloodstream right now. Those are my top two played songs. Think if we were to go onto my iTunes, we would see like 15 plus plays in the last like 24 hours or so. I am really been obsessed with those two songs. God knows why, but I have. It's a brilliant album. He's a brilliant artist. He is like up here on my lists. So you will be hearing me talk a lot about Ed, whether it is his music, his hair, his recent admission into the wax museum, Madame Tussauds, I think it's how you pronounce it anyway. Yeah, God, I am kind of acting like Rachel Green with that God, but I've also been obsessed with Friends lately, so bear with me on the Friends references if they may come. So yeah, I mean that is my obsession. I think I've been Photograph is just amazing. I've been obsessed with it for since it came out, basically. I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm actually playing it in the background. It just came out, but I'm playing Multiply as we speak. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Yeah, I'm looking down constantly because I'm looking at the iPad, so the iPad won't kind of lock on me, so that I have time. I don't waste time unlocking it. So, how do I begin to even describe a fangirl or a fanboy? We're crazy. We are batshit crazy, but we are really, really great. I don't even know. I can't even is one of the best phrases you'll ever hear a fangirl say. I haven't given you the clue of the day, have I? Well, that will come later on in the day. Let's get started, because I will talk a lot about this kind of ongoing definitions. So let's start with angst. The actual definition states, fan fiction that is dark and depressing, often in which characters suffer from not being able to be together on unrequited love. Basically, angst is you have your fan fiction, and it's kind of like the one with the dark cover, and your artist is like all like full of piercings, and if he doesn't, and full of tattoos, and if he doesn't have any, or they just kind of highlight their tattoos and their piercings, and they are either really depressed and they can't see the love of their life, or they can't really understand that they're in love, or they are really just not with the person they love, and the whole fan fiction will revolve around them by fighting their own little demons to be able to see and get their happily ever after. So basically, your angst is your dark, depressing. I think the best example I can think of is After, the fan fiction After that just got published and will become a movie. Um, is about dark Harry Styles and how he really doesn't understand what is going on with him. Like, he is prone to violence, and yeah, it's a really good fan fiction. I actually read it. Some parts I thought were like a little bit too dramatized, but I'm not here to talk about all my issues with After. Uh, then you have your AU. No, not like hey you, like A, the letter A, and then the letter U. This is your synonym or your acronym better for an alternative universe. An alternative universe is for your fan fiction where, let's say you have a One Direction fan fiction or an Ed Sheeran fan fiction, but your One Direction or your Ed Sheeran is not an artist. He doesn't sing, they don't perform, they are not worldwide known. This is your fan fiction. This is your alternative universe fan fiction. Basically, if I were to talk about or I were to write a Taylor Swift fan fiction, and she is not the pop princess we know. She is just this common girl working in a mall, and she finds the love of her life, but something goes wrong, and she never becomes this Taylor Swift persona that we know. Your beta, your betas are really important if you are a fanfiction writer. If you're a fanfiction writer, you probably have a beta. A beta is a person that edits and proofreads your fanfiction before you publish it. Um, to finish fanfiction, let's talk about the definition of a fanfiction and your crossovers. A fanfiction is a story written by a person who did not create the original character or plot. Basically, you did not create One Direction. You did not create Ed Sheeran. You did not create Taylor Swift. You did not create Michael Jackson. You did not create these artists that you're writing about and you're elaborating and making a story out of. Basically, that's what it is. Uh, it's saying that it's a fiction. It's a fictional story where you get a real character and you make this mythical world around them. And your crossover is where, let's say, you have people from NSYNC collaborate with Ed Sheeran, or you have Justin Bieber dating Taylor Swift, where you have Justin Timberlake, just kind of crossing two artists in the same story, having them meet, and it could really be really good or it could be really bad. It really depends on the path the author takes it and how the interaction is handled. Done. Like, I am done. I use this word too much for it to be considered sane. Um, Done basically means when you're describing something that really excites you, or it's really intense emotion that's causing this reaction upon you. Like, I am so done with Zayn leaving One Direction, or I am so done with Justin Bieber's arrest, or oh my god, I am so done. This new Taylor Swift album is amazing, or the Bad Blood video is perfection. I am done. I can't. Which leads me to the next word, actually. I can't. Where I can't even, when you basically, you can't. You don't know how to express your emotions. You can't get the right words out. So it's like, I can't even, when I was seeing the Billboard Awards and the Bad Blood video came out, I was like, I can't even. I can't. Oh my god, this is so good. This is so great. I can't. That's basically what I can't or I can't even means. Fandom. Do I really have to explain this? Fandom, the community formed by fans of a TV show, movie, band, a solo artist, etc., etc., etc. The whole family, which leads me to this beautiful point: internet best friends. You will, as a fangirl, you're sure to meet your internet best friend in this fandom. I met my two internet best friends in this fandom. One of them actually lives in the same city I live, and it was completely mind blowing to know that you've been tweeting with this person, and guys are like wanting to meet, and you guys are saying, okay, where can we meet up? There's a concert coming up, And when you guys tell each other where you live and it turns out to be the same city, it's the best feeling in the world, because now you have a best friend that lives close to where you live, that you met with the same likes and the same interests, and you guys talk the same way and you guys feel the same way. It's really great. I mean, your fandom is really like your second family. They really understand what you're going through at times, because they're going through the same thing, whether it's something really great like the release of a drop of an album that you've been waiting for forever, or the retirement of a certain personality. Your fandom, like it's like this little bubble where everything's okay and you won't be judged, because you have this excitement bubbled up inside you and it just bursts open. It's great. Your fandom is the place where you can fall back on, and it's the place where you can scream and yell and laugh and do all these crazy things and utilize Photoshop in many, many different ways, and nobody will judge you. Like, if you guys know the One Direction fandom, the Directioners, they are known for their photoshopping skills, or lack thereof. Um, they make everything out into a meme, and it's just great. Yeah, they can be ruthless at times, but at the end of the day, they are really tight, and they've gone through so much lately, and it's amazing to see how they've picked themselves up. And the No Control project, guys, I I applaud the initiative. A fangirl and a fanboy, basically, it's what they say. You're a lady fan or a male fan. A fangirl or fanboy paradox is rather what the dilemma concerning whether a fangirl learns to manage her emotions and is still intrinsically a fangirl. So basically, going out and hiding. You go out and you don't publicly scream and squeak all over the place, but you kind of tweet it and do things like that. Like, whether you've learned to manage and where to release your inner fangirl or not, still means you're a fangirl. Oh, the fields, the fields. This is, you're gonna hear this day in and day out in the fandom world. Fields. It's when you basically can't say anything else. You've got the fields. It's a commotion of emotions within yourself that you can't really explain and you can't really go over. And it's just like the feels, the feels, the feels. And everything's like bombarding you inside, and you don't know what you're feeling, whether you want to cry, whether you want to laugh, whether you want to punch a wall. It's the feels. The feels. A fic is just a short version of fanfic or fanfiction. Fluff is a type of fanfiction, the type of thing that is generally G-rated, that it's really happy, that it's like all unicorns and rainbows, that it has no smut, which is your sex. And it's kind of like 50 Shades of Grey detailed sex. So, your smut and your fluff kind of sometimes go hand in hand. You'll have like a chapter that is complete fluff, and then the next chapter is going to be, oh my god, holy Lord Jesus, I need to go get some holy water, because it's really full of smut. They kind of go hand in hand, but at the same time, it's really the polar opposites of the spectrum. A faux TP. Yay, we get to the TPs. A faux TP is two fictional people, or two people rather, that make the perfect nemesis, but they're not really nemesis in real life. So, let's say Ed Sheeran and Harry Styles hate each other, or Elvis Presley and Michael Jackson cannot stand one another. Those would be like the perfect nemesis in the fan world, fan world. But in reality, we all know they were never nemesis, and they will never be nemesis. Fingers crossed. Hair porn. Harry Styles. Basically, hair porn right now is attributed to Harry Styles, but it's basically really, 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 really pretty hair as captured on film, which we have seen Rapunzel let down your hair. So basically, the biggest hair porn there is right now is attributed to Styles. I already went through that. I hate your face. It's a phrase uttered by a fangirl or a fanboy, where an actress, singer, songwriter is ridiculously attractive that you don't really know what to say, that you're just like, I hate you. Don't talk to me. You are too perfect for your own good. Life ruiner is a person who is unbelievably attractive, unbelievably perfect on your eyes, in your eyes rather, and you just, he's so perfect, she's so perfect that it ruins your life. You can't. It's usually a life ruiner who drags you into the fandom world, and that becomes your end. OTP. OTP means one true pairing. It's a favorite romantic relationship, often one that causes a lot of pain and suffering because you're not what your favorite. Um, anyway, I was about to say my favorite OTP, but fandom contest. Let's go back up a little bit. Your bro TP basically goes hand in hand with your OTP. Your OTP is your favorite romantic relationship. Your bro TP is your favorite bromance, your favorite best friend relationship. Hey, we're almost at the end of the list, guys. Your ship. Your ship is an two characters, two artists, two whatever you want to call them, in a romantic relationship, or you want them, or two people that you want to be in a relationship so bad. The best examples for this is Larry. We have so many Larry shippers out there. We don't know if they're really together. We don't know if they're gay or not. There's only speculations, there's theories, which we will get on eventually. But yeah, that's basically what your ship is. It's your ship. It's what relationship you love the most, and what relationship gets your feels all over the place, and what relationship has become your life ruiner. What relationship you wish was together, but they're not together, like a lot of people want Swearan to be together, which is Ed and Taylor Swift. Which takes me to the names, the relationship names. It's basically when you join two names together to form the OTP name, or the relationship name, whether it's Larry, which is Louis and Harry, or Swearan, which is Ed and Taylor, or Sophiam, which is Liam and Sophia, Niall and Liam, Niall and Liam. Sorry, it's basically the two names that you've combined. Like when Taylor Swift and Harry Styles were actually dating, you had Haylor. So it's basically this. It's easier on Twitter to kind of talk about this relationship and the OTP name, because you can just put the hashtag in the name, and it reduces the characters you have to use, because we know that we are limited to 140, which shouldn't be. I mean, who gets a point of crossing 140 characters? I know I don't. Squee! Squee is basically your squeal. It's when everything else has failed and you still can't get your emotions to come out. And you go squee! And then squee flail is kind of when you go seal and you're like squee! You start making little squees. And then your peasants are somebody that is below your fandom. And like if you're in the one direction of fandom, you are going to see everybody that is not Louis Tomlinson be called a peasant. What else? I think I'm missing some. Your stan. Your stan is a stalker and a fan. It's basically kind of like a playing with words. It's your stalker fan, or stan. It's a person that knows everything and anything about that fan. Or that artist, rather. Sorry. What else? Your captain, your ship captains, is basically this supreme shipper, like extreme shipper that has all the timestamps, all receipts, all all these little, uh, all these, God, the word just fleed my mouth. All these proofs that the relationship is real, or all these theories why the relationship should be real. They are basically your supreme, your ship captains. Basically, if you have a question, you always turn to them. There's a joke around the One Direction fandom for since the beginning, since the start, that Niall is the supreme captain of every ship One Direction related, because as we all know, Ziam was basically Liam and Zayn, how they were in a relationship, and how of course Larry, Louis, and Harry are in a relationship. That leaves one person out. In this case, it was Niall. So everybody was like, Niall is supreme captain because he was always kind of like, yeah, blah blah blah. Uh, oh yeah, your A S D F G H J K L and another other letters. Everything has failed. You have no words. Not even your squee, not even your anything else is working. You just kind of hit the keyboard randomly, and that combination of words expresses what you're feeling. And what is air? Oh my God, this is gonna be the biggest one, or one of the biggest ones. I think I've said this is the biggest one in every single one of them, because you always see them recurring every single time. Like, what is air is like when you're dead. Oh, dead is another big one. Basically, something has happened that has shocked you, that has given you intense emotion and feeling and whatnot, and you died. You literally died. And you can't breathe, so you're questioning humanity, you're questioning evolution, you're questioning nature. What is air? What is life? What am I? Like, who am I? What am I? There comes a point in your life, and every fangirl's life, that you're gonna question your entire sanity. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, that is basically, I think, it and the fan world terminology. If there's anyone that I might have missed, if there's anything that wasn't clear, anything that I kind of rushed over, if you need me to create a list and post it on the Twitter page, just hit that subscribe button, comment, tell me what I need to do. If I missed any words, if I got the wrong definition for one word, or I didn't explain it truthfully or in a manner that was understandable, let me know. Again, tweet me at Crown Sisters or at Julie the Human XX. Your clue of the day is monsters. More like werewolf. A werewolf. Yeah, a werewolf. Remember, I'm not talking about Twilight. I'm talking about the music. I'm talking about the music world, solely an artist. So, a werewolf. This is your clue for today. Remember, the previous clues have been We're the Bestest and 9/19/14, or September 19, 2014. And your clue for today is you see I get all mixed up. Your clue for today is a werewolf. So start tweeting at hashtag Julie belongs to what fandoms if you have any sort of idea to what fandom I might belong to. So this has been it for the video. I'm telling you, just bear with me. This first couple might be a little tedious because I'm trying to get the basic information crammed into sessions so that I can get it out so we can start getting into the fun stuff, which will be coming in the third, fourth video. I don't plan to take more than 2 videos. So yeah, this has been, I hope not too weird. I'm Julie. Please follow us, subscribe, share the videos. Thank you so much for the views. We love you so much. Means a lot to us. We are Crown Sisters. This has been my first official video. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, tweet me, message me, and participate in Julie Belongs to What fandoms. And remember, there will be prizes to be announced to the winners. So, bye loves.